If the digit being removed is greater than 5, then the preceding number increases by 1. This is traditional rounding rules. You've been rounding like this ever since you were in middle school. So let's look at an example. This number here has 4 significant figures. Each one of these digits is significant. There are no zeros. Each digit is significant. So we want to round this to 3 significant figures. So we're going to be looking at this 7. That is our last significant figure. We have to do something to it because we're getting rid of a 9. And since this 9 is greater than 5, we round the 7 up to an 8. And that's what I said here, and we end up getting 5.38. This is traditional rounding rules. This shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. If the digit being removed is less than 5, the preceding number stays the same. Also, traditional rounding rules. We've been using these ever since we were in middle school. So let's look at the number 0.2413. This has 4 significant figures. This 0 is not significant, but all of these digits are. So we're looking at this 1. It is our last significant digit. And we're getting rid of a 3. Since this 3 is less than 5, we don't have to do anything to this 1. We just leave it alone. And we end up with 0.241 as our final number. And there are a total of 3 significant figures here. Now what happens if the number that we're taking away, that we're dropping, is 5? The rules go as this. If the preceding number is increased by 1 if it is odd, and it remains the same if it is even. So an easy way to remember this is chemists like things even. If whatever's left over after you remove the 5 is odd, you make it even and you round up. If it is even, you leave it alone. So let's look at 2 examples. 17.75, let's round that to 3 sig figs. We're taking away a 5. The 7 is odd, so what we're going to do is we're going to round that up to the next nearest even number, which would be 8. And so we end up getting 17.8. On the flip side, 17.65, if we remove this 5, the 6 is even already, so we don't have to do anything with it. It is proper the way it is. So we can just leave that alone, and our final answer would be 17.6. This is a very special rule that only chemists use. I've never seen it used by anybody else. So if you remain in chemistry, you will use it regularly. If you move on to engineering, they will have different rules associated with rounding the number 5.